Hello everyone, it's me, Team Mario C, and welcome back to another episode of Cosmic Prisons. This is episode 4, where we are on an important mission today to finally hit the level cap. I have done some grinding, a little bit of grinding off camera since the end of the last episode, and I also logged on early this morning, just after I finished editing the last one, to grab my gold rank kit. The reason I did that is because I'm not going to be hitting level 60 for quite a while. I know from past experience that the XP requirements for this are a big step up from the previous level cap. If you look at it right now, you can see that the one we're going to work towards today is 415,000, but the next level cap after that is nearly 6 times the XP. So it's going to be a long time to get there, even if we can start to kill redstone bandits once we hit level 50 and can access the iron badlands. But until we get to that point, it's going to be really tough, and as a result of that, we are going to continue to invest in a gold set until we can hit 60, at which point we will begin to transition to making an iron set. And frankly, it's probably going to take me the 2 days of cooldown I have on this before I even hit it, at least, so I'm not too worried. Obviously, just to remind you guys, the gold pieces we got from that are exactly the same as the chain we had before. They come with Enlightened, Blood Money, Lucky Overload Maneuver, what have you, but now they are gold, which means I can put far more levels of enchants on them. Today's episode is going to focus not just on hitting level 45, however, it's going to focus on building a gold set, specifically a gold bandit set, and teaching you guys a bit of what I've learned about what you want to get in terms of enchants in order to get there. First things first, let me quickly remind you how the gear enchantment works on this server. The first step for any upgrade to your gear is going to be getting some custom enchants. Custom enchants that apply to armor and weapons are obtained from mystery books, typically bought from the enchanter for cosmic energy. This is why energy is such an important currency, as it's able to purchase the books you need for your gear, as well as being required to actually upgrade them in the first place. The way you upgrade books is by filling it up with energy, throwing it in the wormhole, and then hoping that the rates on the book will allow you to upgrade. I know I've said this before, but it was really unintuitive when I first played this game. So the destroy rate is rolled first, which means that if I throw this in, I have 34% to fail the book, or to destroy the book, sorry. And then if a book is destroyed in the wormhole, it will reward you a page as compensation. These pages can be used to boost the success rate and destroy rate of any enchantment book. However, those pages are tiered to the rarity of the book that was destroyed, and as such, you can only use them for that tier of enchant. Through my rank kit and a fair bit of grinding, I've got nearly 4 million energy. So what I'm going to do is max this out and hopefully demonstrate that when you fail a book with a low-ish destroy rate, you actually get a bigger page. Now the good thing about this book is that once the destroy rate fails to happen, which will happen 2/3 of the time, because the success rate is also low, it will probably not level up, which means it will keep its very low energy cost. Sometimes though, the odds will be in a weird way in your favor, and it will level up despite it only having a 19% success rate, which is kind of crazy. But I guess it's only the same as failing an 81, and I do that all the time, so whatever. A book like this though is far more guaranteed to fail. We can throw it in to demonstrate the point that I was trying to illustrate. Obviously, because it had such a high destroy rate, the page it gives you as compensation is going to be the lowest possible. Now that I have recapped the basics of enchanting, let's talk about what enchants I'm actually going to go for in order to build my set. So far, you will already have seen some that I prioritized very highly. The first of those was Leech, which provides an up to 50% boost, roughly speaking, in the amount of energy you get compared to not having a Leech from bandits. Likewise, Contract Killer is an enchant that boosts the amount of mining XP you get. Very important for a Zeroblock challenge, because that's the only way I can get XP. Beyond that though, you kind of have two categories of enchants. You have survivability enchants, and you have efficiency enchants. Survivability are the enchants that will allow you to tank, heal, or dodge the attacks of bandits. Damage or efficiency enchants are the ones that will allow you to kill bandits quicker, get more loot from them, and generally get more value out of your bandit grinding. For any good bandit set, you will need both survivability and efficiency enchants. However, not all enchants are made equal. Higher tier enchants with higher rarity will obviously provide a higher benefit, but they also require a far higher energy cost. You can see that if you look at the enchanter, how a legendary enchant is 10 times the base energy price of an uncommon and 20 times that of simple enchants. However, unfortunately for us, the legendary enchants are really worth it, which is why you kind of have to prioritize strategically. Now that I've described the different types though, what enchants actually are we getting? What are the survivability enchants? What are the efficiency enchants? First of all, we have some that are already on our set. Maneuver is a stacking enchant that stacks across all armor pieces, and it gives you a chance of dodging an attack. This also works in PvP, but for our purposes it's going to be really important to get this on every piece at the highest level we can, because that will allow us to dodge attacks, because bandits, they hit hard, and if we don't take damage at all, then that's the base case scenario. We also have an efficiency enchant, Blood Money. This gains additional dollars from all bandit. Thankfully for us though, it comes default with the rank kit level, or the top rank kit chestplate. If we take a look at our gear, we can see we are missing one maneuver 3 book on our chestplate and an upgrade to maneuver 3 on our leggings. So part of today is going to be getting those 2 maneuver 3 books, because we already have Blood Money. There's only one simple enchant that can go on swords, and the rest of the simple enchants that go on gear are not very useful to us. So simple enchants, pretty simple. Now, what about the next tier, uncommon? There's quite a lot more uncommon enchants. The first one, like Maneuver, is a stacking enchant that applies on all pieces of armor. You take less damage whilst sneaking, and this stacks across all armor pieces. We're going to need to get 2 level 3 books for this, and an upgrade to level 3 on the legs as well. That will allow us to take less damage. I've already mentioned Leech. Thankfully we have that, and we gain additional energy from all bandit drops. However, the other enchants are to do with mining, not bandit grinding, so we don't really worry about them. However, there is an exception. For uncommon enchants, there is also enchants that work on weapons, specifically Poison and Scorch. Chance to breathe fire at your opponent used to be very powerful back in the day. It has since been nerfed, and its better cousin Blaze is in the elite category. However, it is still a little effective, as I experienced with Scorch 2 we have, so I may still consider getting it, especially if we don't have Blaze. The other one though is Poison, and I have had word from someone that Poison is actually good for bandits, which is not something I realised at the start of this playthrough, and which is something I'm very eager to get my hands on. Well, there you have it. A number of important, simple and uncommon enchants that we can definitely get on our set. Those are going to be the priorities for today's episode, but as I've already alluded to, enchants in the elite, ultimate and legendary categories are as powerful, if not more powerful, than the ones we've already discussed. Unfortunately, they have a higher energy cost. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any of them today. Alright, I've quickly gone through and cleaned up my PV, so we only have enchants that are going to be good for getting pages or good for actually using. Now we're going to start our opening. We're going to start off with 20 simple books. Remember, we want to get some maneuvers from this, so that is what we're on the lookout for. Good percent maneuver 2. possible. Oh, maneuver 2. Okay. Lots of days, lots of blood money, unknowns. Maneuver 98. Jesus Christ. Maneuver 1. Okay. That's definitely 1. We can page that to 100 for sure. Everything else is debatable. Let's see. So to start off with, we can take this maneuver book. We can take some of the pages we already have and get this up to where we want it. So we need 6 more pages like that. That's our first maneuver book, which we'll be able to level up easily enough. And let's work on the next one. Okay, I think a bunch of our maneuver books failed there. We've got a couple more books back that are still good for pages. Does mean we're going to need to open another few. Oh wow, 100%. Okay, there's still I destroy. That one's good for paging. Oh my god. There's no way this is good, right? Jeez, the high destroys are killing me. Oh shoot, you're fucking kidding me. Okay. I mean, there's no way this works, right? Oh, and now it breaks. Now it breaks. Oh, you're actually taking the mic. Okay. Okay. We've got enough pages now. Let's just get on with it. I just need a half decent maneuver book. Half decent. That's all I ask. Something I can dust or something I can page with, like, bro, this waiting. Okay, maneuver 2, 84. Yeah, done. Fucking Jesus Christ, guys. Guys, what was that waiting? I opened like 30 books and got 2 maneuvers. There's only 4 simple enchants. That is cruel. Alright, let's grab out all our pages and get this down to... yeah. Cool. Maneuver 2. Leveled. Grab out this maneuver 1 book we got earlier. I think we spent way more energy than we should have there, frankly. But whatever, it's done. Maneuver 3 applied to our legs and chest plate. Bang. Now we move on to uncommon enchants. Okay guys, I've come to the decision that it's probably not worth it for me to try and spend a lot of money to get a 1 level upgrade to the crouch 2 I have on my legs. Because this is already a pretty crowded piece of equipment in terms of enchants. Anyway, I think Titan Blood 4, Overclock 4 would take it to level 30. And while I'm not suggesting for certain that I am going to be getting Overclock, it is exclusive to legs. So it makes sense for me to not to bother. And also the amount of just the amount of money I would have to spend to get that is probably not something I want to do right now. So we're going to put all of those away. And we are going to get the uncommon enchants. Oh. I will get that energy back when I apply it to the sword. Bang, 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 bang. Crouch, crouch. Bish, bash, bosh. We are looking very nice. We spent just under 2 mil energy. Which, if we think about the cost of the books, 2 maneuver books, 2 crouch books, and a scorch 4, it's probably not unreasonable. Obviously, we spent a lot on the pages as well. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's PV these for future pages, should we need them. Now, what we are going to do is debate what other books we want. Now, there are 2 main ones in the elite category for weapons, that being electrocution and blaze. The problem for me is that there are a lot of other elite enchants in this game, many of which are not particularly useful for stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know, I'm going to buy 10 and we're going to see what happens. If I can get anything good, I'll be happy, but I'm probably not going to. Jesus, I mean, what the fuck? Anything other, like, bloody hell, guys, come on. Extinguish, good for page, maybe, good for page, good for page. Everything else is dog water. We're gonna go big. We have 2 mil energy left, so I'm gonna buy 10 ledge books. Big investment, I know, but given that we have upgraded our set significantly, I'm happy to make that investment because the payoff could be huge. We're going to sit overlooking spawn and open all of these, but we're going to do it in F1, so I have no idea what we're looking at. You ready? I've opened all of them. If I disconnect and reconnect, I think my chat will reset. It did. Okay, first book. It's low destroy, so it's not terrible. That's a bad overload book. That's a bad enlightened book. Not a great start. Bad tank. Very mediocre last stand. Very mediocre consecration. Not great overload. Not great bloodlust. Not great weakness. Oh God, that was not worth it at all. No, it's all bad. There's not one redeeming factor, is there? Like, I can probably YOLO this last stand 1. To be fair, legendary pages are valuable. So books that are lowish energy cost that I can fail is fine. Like if it was mid destroy rate and what have you. Guys, can you tell I'm coping again? Can you tell? Is it obvious? Should I stop? Should I shut up? I probably should, right? And that's good for pages as well. And that's... I don't know what to think of that book, to be honest. I might just AH it for like 200k, see what happens. Probably won't sell. This last stand, let's YOLO it on something. Let's YOLO it on our helmet. Grab our white scroll. Grab this. Grab our energy. 46% chance we win those coin flips. Apparently I wasn't lying. Hell yeah. We have lucky on that piece as well, so that will actually proc more than you expect for a level 1 enchant, I hope. Let's do, before I do a montage, let's see how good poison is. Oh. It did proc. Okay. Okay. Wait, that's actually not bad. I got a last stand proc. Okay, wait, that's actually pretty good for grinding efficiency, I think. Combo Barrage, Poison, and Scorch is a nice team up. Okay, cool. The set does have plenty of room to improve. The biggest improvement would be getting Lucky and Lifesteal on the sword. Lucky and Lifesteal together on this would improve my survivability as well as boosting the proc rate of every enchant on this weapon. So my plan for now is going to be saving all the energy I get from here on out to straight up buy the books I need. The reason for that is because I am energy broke, and the rate at which I get energy is going to be very limited, and based on that ledge book opening, I don't want to be gambling until I have like way more energy at my disposal. So we are going to be aiming to pay the high price for straight up books, which might be bad in like the long run and might not be good for content, but I don't care because I just want to make this set decent. But we have full crouch maneuver, which is awesome, and as well as Titan Blood 2, so hopefully our grinding efficiency will be way easier. Boom! Okay, now that I have hit level 40, it's time to catch you guys up on our progress on the skill tree. Now, a little while ago I talked about how I was going down to get Bandit spoils. However, you'll notice that despite the fact that I obviously have some skill points to spend, I can't actually use them on Bandit spoils. I need to use 6 more points in the Warlord tree to unlock this perk in the first place before I even have the privilege of leveling it up. As a result, I have been going back and upgrading things like this. In terms of where those perks are going to be spent, it's probably going to be something like 3 in this, and then 2 in this, and then probably 1 in Key to the Streets. By that point, by my calculations, I will have hit available to spend 3 points. I'll get another point at 45, 2 more points at 50. So, but at 50 I'll unlock it, and by 60 I'll have maxed it. Is that right? I think that's right. These 3 perks are going into this, because although Last Stand is providing a fantastic buff, I actually highly rate Last Stand. Even Last Stand 1 is doing a phenomenal job. It provides such a large burst of healing when you're on low health. It's actually amazing. But I am still dying relatively frequently, which means that in terms of the skill tree, we are going to go and upgrade this. Bang! Bandit Resistance 3 has been acquired. Alright, back to the grind as we head towards level 45. Welcome back, guys! I have done it! I don't know how much I'm gonna have edited that down, that montage. I imagine I will have used quite a lot of smart editing, fiddled around with it, tried to make it viewable. Who knows how long it went on for? Maybe I put a whole music soundtrack to it. But I have been grinding for nearly 2 hours with this set. It has gone very well. The Overseer has just risen on the gold moon, but we are a long way from Bandit level 45. We are Bandit level 21, 99 kills to go. We have done 1,001 bandits slain this single day, which is almost as much as we've done up to this point. So I'm very proud of the grind I've put in, but I'm also very impressed with the quality of this set. Poison, Blaze, Scorch. Oh yeah, I got Blaze off camera. I got it from one of these books, these random elite books. I just got one and paged it down and applied it. That's been pretty huge as well. Yeah, Last Stand, way stronger than I thought it was. I gotta get Last Stand 3 on my next on my iron set, 100%. Beyond that, no, it's been going really well. The heat wave that I mentioned last episode is going to get even worse over the coming days, so I don't know what the videos are going to look like, because the heat is going to be bad. It's going to be really bad, but I've done a lot of footage today, so hopefully I can quickly edit it down tomorrow. But that is going to be it for this episode. Level 45 was reached. Unfortunately, it is just under an hour since the new level cap has come out, so we just missed this level cap, and the grind for the next 2 days begins as we slowly work towards level 60. We've got some really interesting things coming out over the next couple of days on the level cap. This isn't something I've talked about, so I'm just going to slot it in at the end of this episode. Basically, every day new things unlock, whether that's a new bandit level, new mining level, or new unlocks like slot tickets. Tomorrow is going to be ground 0 G-kits. Unfortunately, I don't have any G-kits to claim, and I think ground 0 is PvP world. I actually don't know much about it. But then on day 6 we get prison break, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of prison breaks, so that's going to be really cool to talk about. And then obviously as the days go on, move towards diamond unlock. But yeah, from now until the beginning of week 3 of this map, the top tier of armor you can wear is going to be iron, which means that we are going to be locked in on building an insanely OP iron bandit set. That is going to be the topic of discussion for quite a while. But without further ado, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.